So I was unlucky today, or was it that the market came after me today? I don't know what other excuse can I possibly use for the absolute disaster of a trading day that today ended up being. And it kind of started from the beginning. Um, I kind of went in this morning with I said, you know what, instead of getting some confirmation candles, which is how I've been trading my levels going back now maybe 6 to 7 months. And so I typically use my footprint confirmation, as you guys know, especially those that are watching on stream. And I've been noticing that over the last 3 or 4 weeks of doing the streams, obviously I watch the recordings and majority, if not over 80% of my trades hit TP1. Most of them go into TP2. The majority of them do. So I said, okay, you know what? Today I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive and I'm going to limit order myself into all of my setups. And from the get go, I can't count. I think it was about 3 trades where I had limit orders on the NQ that literally came to the tick to my entry, swept my TP1 and TP2 without filling me. And it just seemed like every trade that I couldn't get into went to TP1 and TP2. Every trade that I went into today seemed to work against me. Even the ES trade that I took today, that was a big loser for me. That was a uncharacteristically big loser for me. Already had the thought process of, all right, I'm just going to target TP1. I don't need to make all my money. If I hit TP1, I'll be almost close to break even for the day. And I ended up going with a little bit more aggressive of an ATM. And, uh, I felt I sold myself on the fact that I thought that TP2 was going to get hit. And part of me, I guess, really felt like I wanted to get back that money that I had lost. And I kind of felt like the market owed me something. Those are all excuses. They're all shit excuses. And if you've got a better excuse that you use every day, put it in the comments because I'd love to hear it. As traders, we sometimes feel like, and I kind of knew from the get-go, you get that gut feeling where today's not going to be your day. And, you start having things like that where I think we had an NQ setup that I gave out and I had a resting limit order. It literally hit right to the tick and did not fill me. And then not only did it go for TP1 and TP2, but it went even way further than that. And it just was a constant theme. I even ended up blowing a funded ticks account today. It was that account that I had that I would pretty much resurrected from the dead on that 30-day challenge. It was the account that the mechanical strategies were using. That was negative like $600 to the start and brought that up, I think, to a little over $1,000 in profit. And that went down the drain. So even with a fantastic win rate, an 85 to 80% win rate doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be successful every single day. And it's the way that you bounce back from the days like today, not having that fear going into tomorrow, and especially not having the thought process that I'm going to try to make back what I lost today, because it's just one day. In October, I had one losing day the entire month. Um, Going into November, for all of the trading days in November, I had one losing day. Yesterday was pretty much a break even. I think with commissions, it was a negative, it was a red day. Today was nasty. Today took back not all of my profits from November, but a good chunk of it. A good chunk of it. I'm trading 2 cash accounts, and both those cash accounts, each of those cash accounts was negative $750 today, which for me is it's a big loss. And I'm not going to try to make it all back up tomorrow. I pretty much I shut my Ninja Trader down right after the stream, which is a little unfortunate because I had about 3 signals that I had given to my signal group, people that the setups that I had left on my live stream, and all of them went for TP1 and TP2, which that stings. But again, it's just that part of that day, you're going to have days like that where not everything fits in, doesn't fit perfectly. It's how you can bounce back from those days and just stay consistent, stay back on the plan, trust the setups. If you guys see, I post things a lot on YouTube, and the captions always trust the setup, and that's what you really need to do, and especially on a day where you take a good punch to the face, another excuse, a good punch to the face there. It's how you bounce back from those kind of days. That's the most important. So tomorrow I will be live right back at it at 8:30, providing you guys with some fantastic setups. I think in general today, if you took all the setups, you made a shit ton of money. I just happened to be at the wrong time at the wrong place. Another excuse. How many more excuses can we come up with? Give me some in the comments. I'd love to read them. Give me the good, the bad, the ugly, how your day ended up being today. But I'm excited for tomorrow, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow at Market Open. Take care, everybody.